Are you pleased with what you've been able to tell people today at the European Parliament?
Well, in fact, I said what I am used to say. We're not at the end of the journey in terms of human rights, but we have started well and strongly, and we will continue. I think, briefly speaking, that in terms of civil and political rights, we are quite okay. Now we have to work more on economic and social rights, like the rights that were discussed this morning. Women's rights, children's rights, and other rights that were not discussed in the report of Human Rights Without Frontiers, like the right to decent housing, the right to good education, the right to employment. All these rights are badly needed in Morocco and in other countries, so we should concentrate on these rights and continue the journey that we are involved in to construct a state of law, a state where human rights, all human rights, civil, political, economic, social, environmental, are respected.
And how can Europe help you with this, with the soft power?
Well, Europe can help because we share the same values. So by continued dialogue around values, this would be one way to help us, or in fact to help each other. And then Europe is expected also to help in the development effort, especially as she is so worried now by the issue of migration, both from Morocco itself and from sub-Saharan Africa. I think that Europe should understand, and I think it understands more and more, that the only way not to stop migration, because migration is quite a natural phenomenon. And Europe itself is in fact made of migrants, not speaking of the United States or Australia or New Zealand. All societies are made of mobile people who have settled at different dates in this or that country. So if Europe is so worried with migration, I think it should be more generous in terms of development aid.